There's a quiet storm brewing in South Beach, not on the court, but in the front office. While the Miami Heat are no strangers to drama, this time it's not about a superstar trade or a locker room feud. It's about a rule, a technicality, that may be keeping one of their most promising young players from returning to the team. Today, we dive into the curious case of Dru Smith, the NBA's complex two-way contract rules, and what it all means for Miami's future. Before we break it all down, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think should get that final two-way slot? Let's talk about it. It's been an active offseason for the Miami Heat, with trade rumors swirling and a few low-key moves already in place. The team is slowly but surely shaping its 2025-26 campaign. And while the headlines have focused on big names and potential superstar additions, the Heat have been quietly building out their roster depth through two-way contracts. These types of deals are designed for developing young talent, players who can bounce between the G League and the NBA while staying affiliated with a single organization. For the Heat, 2 of those spots are now filled. They've inked Vladislav Goldin, the towering former FAU center, and Myron Gardner, a standout from Summer League. Both have the potential to carve out meaningful minutes. But there's one final two-way slot left, and it's surrounded by uncertainty. If you've been following the Heat closely, one name probably comes to mind: Dru Smith. The young guard has been part of the organization for several seasons, bouncing in and out of the rotation, and steadily making a case for himself. Last season, he was on track to become a core depth piece for Miami, until a devastating Achilles injury abruptly ended his campaign in December. But here's the twist. Even if Miami wants to bring Smith back on a two-way deal, they can't. Why? Because of an obscure clause in the NBA's collective bargaining agreement. The rule states that a player can't sign a two-way contract with the same team during more than 3 different salary cap years. And that's exactly the situation with Dru Smith. Even though he's still eligible for a two-way deal in general, since he has less than 4 years of NBA experience, he's ineligible to do so with the Heat. Let that sink in. Smith can sign a two-way deal with any other NBA franchise, just not the one he's played for and rehabbed with. That's the dilemma. This isn't a matter of performance. It's a matter of paperwork, a technicality. And for Miami, it creates a challenging situation. They could still bring Smith back on a standard NBA contract. There's one open roster spot remaining. But that would push the team deeper into the luxury tax, a move that the front office has been cautious to make. Miami already has one of the more expensive rosters in the league. Adding another guaranteed deal could be financially painful unless they make another trade or open up space elsewhere. So now, the Heat are in a bind. They've invested time, resources, and trust into Dru Smith's development and recovery. And Smith himself has spoken glowingly about the support he's received from the organization. Back in February, he told reporters, "The way that this organization has taken care of me, I can never thank them enough. I'm just really appreciative to be here and be a part of this organization." That kind of loyalty doesn't go unnoticed. It's rare in a league where players often get shuffled in and out of rotations and cities without a second thought. And let's not forget, Smith was producing before the injury. In 14 games, including one start, he averaged 6.2 points, 2.6 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.5 steals per game. He shot an eye-popping 50.8% from the field and an even more ridiculous 53.3% from 3. He was efficient, versatile, and played with the kind of edge that Miami fans love. He was beginning to earn real minutes as a backup guard. He was carving out a role. And then, boom, Achilles tear, season over. For many players, that would be the end of the road. But the Heat stuck by him. They supported his rehab. They made him feel like part of the team, even while he was sidelined. Now, both sides are faced with a difficult choice. Miami can sign him to a standard contract, but at a steep financial cost. Or they can let him walk, allowing another team to benefit from the time and effort Miami has invested into his development. It's a tough call, but it's also the kind of behind-the-scenes decision that can shape a team's culture and its future. This is about more than a rule in a collective bargaining agreement. This is about how much an organization values its players, how much they're willing to spend to reward loyalty, how far they'll go to keep their people. Dru Smith wants to stay in Miami, and Miami wants him to stay. But the rules are in the way. So what happens next? Well, the front office has options. They can restructure the roster, maybe make a move to clear space, and bring Smith back on a standard deal. Or they can explore alternative paths, maybe even convert another player's contract to free up a two-way slot, though that's tricky. Whatever the solution, one thing's clear. Both the team and the player want this partnership to continue. And that says a lot in today's NBA. So what do you think? Should the Heat bite the bullet and sign Dru Smith to a standard contract? Or should they let him explore other opportunities? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you love deep dives like this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. This has been your insider look at the Miami Heat's contract conundrum. Until next time, stay locked in.